Hello, thank you for joining Loretta Coleman Live. We are so happy that you chose to tune in and join us on our today's broadcast. We welcome you to join us every Monday and Tuesday at 6:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We keep it real. We inform, we do interviews. We let you know what's going on in the community. And we have everyday conversations that can help you and that can help me. So we thank you for being a part of Loretta Coleman Live. So sit back, relax, enjoy, call a neighbor, call a friend, and get ready for Loretta Coleman Live. We're keeping it real, we're keeping you informed, and we want you to know this, that we love what we do, and we love the fact of having you as our special guest on our show. If you would like to be a guest, you may email me at Loretta Coleman 33 at gmail.com. That's Loretta Coleman 33 at gmail.com. Now get ready for Loretta Coleman Live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Here we go. Good evening, and welcome to Loretta Coleman Live. We're glad that you chose to be a part of us tonight. We say thank you for joining us. We want to thank those of you who are on our various platforms. We want to thank those of you who are viewing in via YouTube, LinkedIn, and from our 3 Facebook pages. We say thank you so very much. We do encourage you that if you have any comments to anything that we say tonight, please put it in the comment box and we'll be more than happy to respond to your question or your comment. We want to say hello to everybody that's joining us so far. And later on in the program, we will come and we will acknowledge those of you who are chatting with us. Tonight we have staff from the QMA'S, that's the Quartet Music Awards that's coming up here real soon. And we want many of you say, well, what is the QMA'S? What is it all about? Well, we have a young man that I'm gonna tell you about the Mr. Jeff. I gotta tell you about him. I'll tell you. How you doing? He just hit me up in my inbox and he said, "Hey, can we be on your show?" Now, I know a lot of people by faces. I'm 64 years old, so when it comes to the names, I don't know the names. So I'm sitting there. I said, "Now, who is this bold to ask me, can they be on my show?" So I want to thank you, Jeff, for reaching out to me. And this is the first time I think I've ever met you or talked to you, but your personality is award winning. I want to say that. You have an award winning personality, and I could not tell you no. And then we have a young lady that I don't think I've met her personally, but I've heard a lot about her, and she have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. And this lady and gentleman is going to be telling you about the QMAs, the Quartet Music Awards. So, without further ado, what I want to do, I don't know who's going to be the spokesperson, but whoever want to start off, introduce yourself, and then you will let us know what we'll be talking about tonight, the Quartet Music Awards, and you can let us know what it is and how can we participate. And you'll see me doing this a lot when you're talking. When you're talking, I'm not going to interrupt you. I'll just be speaking to different people. Who
Can you
start?
can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Miss Loretta. How you doing? You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
Good. Thank you so much. Staff is still coming in. Most of them are coming to work. We are here to introduce most of ourselves if they don't know most of us. We'll talk to you about the QMA'S that's coming up in April. We so glad, and so first off, we want to say thank you on behalf of the staff for everything you do for Quartet. Things that are noticeable and that are not noticeable. So first off, we want to say thank you so much for your contribution to the Quartet industries.
Mm-hmm. You so cool. You're so cool. You are so cool.
I remember you. I remember you when I lived in Columbia. When I lived in Columbia, I remember coming to the programs. I think it was called Bethlehem Center.
Oh, okay.
They have a lot of programs. I also, my group, the Joylights, we came down a couple of times. But I remember you when I lived there in Columbia, because I used to go to Word of God, Bishop Davis and First Lady.
Yes.
So yeah, that's where I remember you from when I was in that area.
Okay. And, I know Eric very well.
Mm-hmm. And you always had those nice hats on with those nice little hats. I never forget that. Between you and Miss Hazel, I always say y'all had those nice hats on every time I see y'all in the program.
Thank you so very much. Well, before we get into it, let Brandy introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Brandy. Hello, my name is Brandy Walker. I am a part of the Quartet Music Awards. So thank you so much, Miss Loretta Coleman, for allowing us to be a part of your show to talk about all of the wonderful things that are coming up in April in the city of Charlotte, North Carolina. So we're super excited. So once again, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, who want to take the lead in telling us what is it? What is the QMA'S? What is it all about? How can we participate? How can we get tickets? Tell us everything we need to know.
All right, so the Quartet Music Awards, of course, it will be a night of, we actually have 2 nights planned. We actually have April the 24th, which is the pre-show, which will be at Macedonia Church of Charlotte. And the pre-show will start at 5 p.m. Tickets are $10, and you can purchase tickets at the door. We do not have tickets online at the moment for the pre-show. So we have wonderful artists that are lined up for that show. We will kick off at 5 p.m. We still have a few slots left for the pre-show. So if anyone is interested in participating in the pre-show, again, my name is Brandy Walker. You're more than welcome to inbox me on my personal page or go to the QMA page, like and follow our page. We post timely updates there regarding all things QMA. So that is for the pre-show. You can also go to our website at www.thequartetmusicawards.com, and we have information there where you can actually register for the pre-show there as well. So that is the pre-show. And then the following day, Saturday, April the 25th, we will have the main show. So we have a lineup out of this world. We're super excited about all of the artists that will participate in the main show as well. Artists that have paved the way. We're going to have wonderful tributes to our legends. So we're super excited about about the main show as well. Red carpet will start at 3 p.m., which will be held at Chosen City Church. And then the main show will kick off at 5 p.m. Tickets are online and now available at the Quartet, thequartetmusicawards.com. And then, of course, you can actually reach out to any QMA staff member for additional information. The tickets are $50 for general admission and $65 for VIP. So get your tickets tonight. And we have tickets. If you see any member of the Quartet Music Awards staff member, you can also ask us for tickets. We will have tickets on hand as well. And we will have information coming up soon for ticket holders where, if you're in the area and you would like to purchase a ticket, you are able to see someone to do that as well.
If someone is out of town and they want to purchase a ticket, do you have payments like Cash App and different things like that?
We do. So I will post the link for the Cash App. So if you would like to purchase a ticket via Cash App, just Cash App us. If you want a VIP ticket, $65. If you would like a general admission ticket, which is $50, put your name and let us know which ticket you are purchasing. And so you are able to purchase that way as well. Yes.
Now you're welcome to put that information in my comment box. So because you're talking really fast. If
Oh,
you want to put how they can purchase the tickets, but tell us who are some of the people that's going to be on the pre-show, and then tell us some of the people that's going to be on the main show.
okay. I'm sorry. Ooh, my phone is going crazy. All right, so let's see here. So for the pre-show, we're going to have Rabina Woods and New
Mm-hmm.
Creation,
Mm-hmm.
Run and Reborn from
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, Georgia. We
Mm-hmm.
have the Four Brothers from Rome, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
We have Minister Chris Hedden and Brand New. We have Decided Seven from Mississippi. And then, of course, we have Ray and the Gospel Keys from North Carolina. We
Mm-hmm.
have the Ashbel Airs from North
Mm-hmm.
Carolina, Evangelist Robin and the Daughters of Zion. We have the Joyful Souls, Devontae Matthews and the Sons of Faith.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the Sweet Singing Harmonettes,
Mm-hmm.
Talis Harrison and Friends. We have the Joy Lights. Um, yes, for the pre-show.
And let me tell you what I like about what you have said. Um, a lot of times, and I see Connie Burf just come in, and we'll get to her in a few minutes. But a lot of time on these shows, you don't see they don't include area groups. They don't include. We have good groups right in our area, and I think that was a good move. Whoever came up with that, because home is going to support home,
Correct.
and they're getting an opportunity that they may not get nowhere else. Because granted, nowadays you see the same package everywhere. If you miss it one weekend, you can catch it the next weekend, so it's no big deal. So I like what have been done for that Saturday night. And tell us some of the people that's going to be on there for that Saturday, and tell us a little bit about the red carpet. And I don't know if you want to jump in, Connie, or you want Brandon to continue to do it, or how.
Frank can continue. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will talk about the artists that will participate on the main show, and then I will let Connie, her area of expertise, to talk about the red carpet. So we have Bishop Spurlock, and
Hey, Deborah.
hey, we have
I will
Bishop
say that.
Spurlock. He will participate on the main stage. We have the Jones family. We have Veronica and the Blazing Stars. We
Mhm.
have Flossie Boyd Johnson, and we have oh my gosh, I should know this. We have Jeff. Jump in for me. My mind just went blank.
Mhm.
We have DJ and Righteous, DJ
Mhm.
Allen and Righteous. Um,
The Souls of Creation.
Souls of Creation. Everybody, let's just jump in and just call them out.
That's
Help
just
her
a
out,
tidbit of it. We
Connie.
don't want
I
to give it
see
all.
Stealth is
It's
on
just a
his phone.
tidbit. That's a tidbit of some of the artists that'll be performing. We do have the Williams singers coming to do a portion of our tribute. We do have some surprises that we have not unfolded yet for the show, so we don't want to give it all away tonight. We still want to leave that element of surprise. So
Mhm.
yeah, just keep a lookout on the things to come for the QMA main show. It's going to be spectacular.
Hmm.
And I asked earlier if there is maybe Brandy, you can put it up now, the website that they can go to where they can get additional information, and they can get tickets and any information they may have, any hotel accommodations
Mhm.
or anything like that, because we want people to be in the know, and we want people to support this effort of what's going on. Now, Connie, let me ask you, how long has this been going on?
So the QMAs itself has been going on. This is going to be its actual fourth year.
Hmm. Fourth year. Now I know, because I know about putting things together. And
Hmm.
I know that every time you put something together, there's always a lot. There's a lot that go along with that.
Hmm.
Um, how hard is it been, or how discouraging has it been trying to put this together and make it work?
It really hasn't been discouraging. With anything, there's a lot of work that's involved. There's a lot of legs that are needed. There's a lot of boots on the ground that's necessary. It's all
Mhm,
about navigating through what's going to work and what is not going to work. So we've found our niche. So
mhm,
discouraging it has not been. It has been
mhm,
stressful sometimes.
mhm,
And the
mhm,
team will tell you that I get on their nerves. But
mhm.
when you're passionate about what you're doing, I don't say it's discouraging at all. You find a way to get through those rough spots and you just keep moving. It's not been discouraging at all. Because when it's not about you and becomes about the culture, all you do is focus on the culture and what they would like to see. So,
Well, let's say hello to Derek Bridges that's
Hey, Miss
joining us
Loretta.
as well.
Derek,
I can. It's an honor to have you. I'll say if yours hadn't been a little discouraging because this Martin Luther King program that I just did, huh, it was a challenge. It was a
hmm
challenge, and it was a challenge for different reasons, but it all came out to be victorious. And
absolutely.
I wish only the best for you. You've
Thank
been
you.
in industry for a long time. You you've done a lot of good work. You helped a lot of people, and I do pray that this goes over very well. And that's from my heart. That's from
Thank
my
you.
heart. I pray it goes over very, very well. So, who can tell us the QMAs? How did that come about?
I'm happy to talk about it. Well, Derek, do you want to go ahead?
Wow. Um, sure, Connie. It's good to be here. Thank you for this platform, Miss Loretta. Thank you for taking the time. Um, we do not take it lightly.
Hmm.
So the Quartet Music Awards, a lot of people probably think this is something that started around COVID. COVID. Um, the QMAs is actually started almost 9 years ago. Um, if I'm not mistaken. And what happened, we were seeing there was a lot of talk about this award show doesn't give us honor.
Hmm.
We can't find any honor over there. And we were Connie and I were a part of a group.
Hmm.
At the time it was called One Voice.
Hmm.
Um, and it was Harold Turntine,
Hmm.
Mother Evelyn Turntine, the two of us. There was LaFonda
LaFonda,
Hughley.
Hughley,
You've got
Tracy Bell,
Tracy Bell.
Hmm.
It was somebody else. It's one more
Jennifer,
person.
Jennifer
Jennifer,
Darden.
Jennifer and Company,
Hmm.
and Shantae Thornton.
Hmm
Hmm.
Um, I think that was a nucleus, and we would hear talks about this particular award show and Quartet
Hmm.
not getting um the love. And I
Hmm.
was working with Lakeisha Cotton and the Gulf Coast Gospel Music Awards at the time. I was in
Hmm.
radio at the time. I said, well, hey, let's stop talking about what they're not doing for us and figure out what are we doing for us.
Hmm.
So Connie and I had some conversations and we brought to this to One Voice the possibility of starting the Quartet Music Awards.
Hmm.
Um, One Voice kind of fizzled out for a while.
Hmm.
And Quartet Music Awards was not talked about for a while.
Hmm.
So Connie and I kept talking about it, and I want to say 2020, around the time of COVID. Is that right?
Hmm. Hmm.
hmm
Um, the two of us had started talking, and Tubbs went to Connie and said, "I would like to do the Quartet Music Awards."
hmm
Um, so basically, here we are. So it was talked about years ago. Um, it was talked about years ago.
Hmm. Are you the Derek Bridges that be in
hmm
Clubhouse?
Uh, yes, I used to be in Clubhouse.
You used to be
I used to be in
from
Clubhouse.
Memphis.
Mississippi. I'm originally from Mississippi. I live in Nashville now.
Yeah, and you sponsor things up there.
I do.
Man, I tell you.
I do. I used to do a lot of work on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. I
Mhm.
was originally uh, Miss Renee Whitlock. I helped
Mhm.
her start quartetting on the coast years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was responsible for doing a lot of radio work in the Mississippi Gulf Coast area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you got a lot of knowledge. Connie I mean, she got some good people working for her, but Clubhouse is where I got to know what you do.
And I used to talk about the finances and
Yeah.
getting the insurances. And
Yes.
yeah, that is correct.
Well, good then. Good to really, really meet you through the airways.
That is it.
Okay. So the QMA'S. So what makes this QMA? What makes this different than any other? Anybody?
This QMA, it's a different sense, different urgency, different like family vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Many of us have dealt with different things over the course of the years, and for some apparent reason, we always come back to the QMA as a staff, and it's more family oriented outside of this, just the award show. But this award show here is different because it's going to be called like the Greek edition, and we just can't wait to see everybody together. We have Brandy went down the list of artists that will be there from that's Friday and that Saturday. We just want everybody to just come out and enjoy themselves and enjoy the city of Charlotte. Charlotte is great to a lot of people here around here, but this award show, we've already prayed about it. We just did everything we can on that nature to have a different sense and vibe for it. We had enjoyed our time in Atlanta, we enjoyed our time in Augusta, but this one here is going to be really different than previous year.
If I was first time hearing about the QMAs, if this was my first time, what could any of you say to make me say, God, I want to go to that?
I would think of this as a family reunion. You have your cousins that you see, the first cousins. You see them every weekend, or you see, but then you have those cousins that you only see at the reunion. So I think this is kind of that time when everybody can let our hair down, still enjoy Jesus because he is the center of everything that we do. Let our hair down, dress up just a little bit. We can't afford the Grammys. We can't afford I won't say we can't afford the Grammys, but some of us may not be able to afford the Met or the this. But hey, we can get a little glamorous and enjoy the quartet family, enjoy the history. Because one of the things, in order for us to celebrate where we are, we have to honor where quartet has come from. Quartet didn't start in 2026. The first gold in quartet didn't get recorded in 2025. So we have to honor our past and still build on what we have. We have youth in quartet. What legacy are we deciding to leave for these young people?
I said earlier before you got on, I am so happy to see a different set of groups because every weekend you can look around the corner and see the same package. So what you're offering at the QMAs is different, and it's given. We have good groups out there. We have outstanding groups out there. We have groups that don't get the platform to be heard because they're not in that clique. And that's what it is. They're not in that clique. So they're not given the opportunity to be on stage. So I like this. When I saw the lineup with some of the groups, I was made happy because see, I can't promote like I used to. I'm 64, so I'm in my days where I'm winding down from doing this. But to see an organization think about these groups that don't get opportunity, not because they can't sing, they just don't get the opportunity because they're not a part of the clique. That's just it. They are not a part of the clique. And to support these groups on Friday and Saturday. I want their cousins, I want their aunties, their grannies, they
Mhm.
first, second, third, fourth, all cousins to come out and support their family members and see them sing and push them on and give them an audience that's there to see them. And then I want promoters. Now, Connie, you know me, right?
I know.
Yeah. I want promoters that's not a part of the clique. And you
Mhm.
want new talent for your show, to come out and see these groups and network with these groups and give them an opportunity to come to your hometown. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Quartet is not dead, it's not going down the drain, but what I hear people saying, they're tired of seeing the same thing every weekend. Every weekend it's the same package over and over and over. And what's new? They sing the same songs, they do the same dance. And I reckon I might be on Facebook tomorrow, but I'm gonna tell it like it is. You know what they're gonna end with, you know what they're gonna come out with. It's nothing new, it's nothing to get excited about. So what you're doing on that Friday and Saturday, on that Friday night, you got a lot of up and coming groups. Then you got a mixture on that Saturday, which is going to make it double good. And whoever came up with that, I just want to say thank you.
One of the things, and I'm looking looking at the rest of them as waiting for them to talk. But one of the things that we mentioned earlier,
We're trying not to tell too much.
Mhm,
while preparing for this year, is that
mhm,
quartet is an international.
mhm,
Mhm.
So we have to think in regions.
mhm,
You have the West Coast, you have the Midwest, you have the Southeast, you have the South, the Southwest. Like it's international. It's not just the Carolinas.
mhm,
It's not just Mississippi. I'm a Mississippi boy, so
mhm,
but yeah, it's not just the Georgia groups. If
mhm,
we pull a group from Carolina, a
mhm,
group from California,
mhm,
a group from Texas, let's
mhm,
let's see how many we can. So we, even though we're in the Carolinas, we've got groups from California, we've
mhm,
got groups from Detroit. So
mhm,
we try to make sure that we have representation from every area, not
mhm,
particularly every state, but every
mhm,
area, every you have very, very, very traditional, but then
mhm,
you have even on the ballot we have Fire, the group Fire.
mhm,
They're very contemporary, but they have
mhm,
a different kind of sound. You have Sincere. Sincere brings the live horns into quartet.
mhm,
You have the Harvey Watkins, Paul Porter. You
mhm,
have Spencer Taylor's Highway QCs. Then you have the Brown Four, DJ Allen. That's a wide range from a
mhm,
wide area of
mhm,
that we can choose from. So it's not
mhm,
just something for grandmama.
mhm,
Grandmama can bring grandson and granddaughter. Everybody
mhm,
can get a piece of pie doing the
mhm.
QMA'S.
I like that. I like that. So, how can one get to be nominated? How does that go?
Brandy.
So we're actually round two has actually closed for voting. So we
Mhm,
have one more round, which is the final round in the top four.
mhm,
So the winner will be announced at the award show on April the
mhm,
25th, which is Saturday night.
mhm,
So at first we just put it out there, and everyone, the community, the Quartet community, they were able to select who they wanted to actually see on the ballot for nomination.
mhm,
So it was tough. I mean, we had some wonderful nominations.
Mhm.
Connie wanted to go with, well, we'll have the top five, we'll have the top seven. That was almost impossible. So we
Mhm.
wanted to make sure we were being fair to give everyone an opportunity. And
Mhm.
then we were able to narrow it down to the top eight. And then here we are with, round two of voting. And
Mhm.
then on the 15th, we will open up the final ballot for voting. And then whoever wins that round, of course, they will be um, they will receive their award for that category on April the 24th at the award show. So that's the best
Now,
plan.
what categories? What are some of the categories that are being voted for?
Um,
So we have QMA Artist of the Year. We have National. We have Male
Promoter.
and Female Quartet. We have Southern Soul.
Mhm.
Male and female Southern Soul. We have
So,
Promoter. We
Mhm.
have Content Creator.
Mhm.
I see this so much I can see it, but when you're saying it, it's different.
we
I'll
got
make
Maybe
it
Devil's
clear
Trailblazer.
gonna help
today.
you out a
Content
little bit.
Creator.
We, we
Devil's
got
gonna help you.
Trailblazer.
Yes.
We got
Hmm.
Trailblazer. We
Yes.
have, I think that was the last one.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, we had. It's a lot of categories.
Radio
Uh,
Mhm.
announcer.
16.
radio announcer.
Plethora.
Um,
A
and
plethora.
and
Hmm.
I think one of them was
Multiplicity.
producer of the year as
Mhm.
well as promoter of the year.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's and to piggyback what they said, the nominations because we had this Derek had this conversation before. Uh, the nominations were not handpicked by nobody on the staff. It was what the quartet
Mhm.
world wanted.
Correct.
Mhm.
And we were blessed. We were blessed and excited when we actually got to saw after that first nomination of all different groups, not just the main. Of course, you had your main ones, but it was the different groups that were added here and there, and the different
Mhm.
person over here. And we was like, wow, we never really thought, or we didn't think, but the quartet community um, as a whole really, really, really nominated. They
They
did
did.
some nominating this year,
Hmm.
and I'm not, and I think I can speak for everybody sitting in front here.
Mhm.
Their nominations had us working
Mhm.
because we was trying to make sure that um, everybody was just like boom, boom, boom. But
Mhm.
it was Miss Loretta. It was a whole lot. It took us a whole. I think we stayed up at least 24 hours that day. The next day for the
Mhm.
rest. I
Mhm.
really think we did.
Mhm.
But we wanted to make sure that we didn't miss anything.
Mhm.
Right.
Did nothing slide through the cracks. Because sometimes there gets the words of well, I know this and I know that, and okay, you can know what you want to know, but we're gonna present facts to you.
Mhm.
And that's just where we did. We came from the nomination all up to right now. It's been an amazing journey to see how everything's going.
Well, what I did, I saw when it was first put out, and I saw when the question was asked. Now I saw that. Now it's left up to individuals where they, went on there and made their suggestions or not. Now I saw that. I saw it when
Mhm.
it came up. Nobody can say that that wasn't done right because I saw it when it come up.
Hmm.
and
Mhm.
um and I saw some of the names that was put. Now, if a person didn't put their group name on there or their name as a promoter, you can't fault the people who supported their people. You
Right.
can't you can't fault the people who supported their people. Calm down, Loretta.
Especially Miss Loretta when it's unlimited.
I say it again now.
Everything was unlimited. You could nominate how many times you
Mm,
want to nominate. Eh,
mhm,
but like you just said,
mm. But now some people they think that they are
Mm-mm.
so grand that they don't have to nominate themselves, that other people nominate. Now, if nobody nominated you, you can't fault the people because they didn't nominate you. They just didn't want you on the nomination ballot. But you could have nominated yourself, and then you could have seen how much power you really had if you won. You understand what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
we always look for somebody to blame. we always look for some kind of criticism. We're sitting home, we're not doing anything, and we're criticizing what is trying to be done. And so far what I've seen I like. But I do have a question about the radio announcer now. Now, is the radio announcers that's being uh, honored, are those real radio announcers or people who sit in their rooms and play from their that don't have a FCC license?
Derek, can you help me?
Derek.
Um,
Derek.
I
so,
can.
Because a
so here,
radio announcer, let me say now, I was in radio for 40 years.
mhm.
You are not a radio announcer if you don't have them FCC license. You are a
By
person
that
who announces
definition.
the gospel. Huh?
hmm By that definition.
Yes. From
Radio
that,
announcer, because I was in
that
radio as well. I've been in radio since 2010 with Yes
yeah,
Lord Radio. When they didn't think internet radio was going to pop and do anything, brick
Yes.
and mortar
right,
had it locked down. But times
right,
have changed, so
yeah.
we do have internet. We do have brick and mortar stations. We have reporting stations. We have those people who
Mm-hmm,
do broadcast from their homes. So that still
mm-hmm.
makes them an announcer. It doesn't make them a program director. It still makes them an announcer. They're still announcing the radio. They're announcing the music that's being put out by Quartet. So by QMA definition, those are still radio announcers.
By
And some
Q&A definitions.
and
Absolutely.
right. And
Okay.
So the
some of
criteria
the
didn't require them to have an FCC license to be placed on the ballot.
No, 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 no. What I mean, we have a lot of people that do paid programming.
I
They
know.
pay to be on, but they call themselves a radio announcer.
mm,
Now, when you paying to be on, you pay programming. You're not a
You're
radio announcer.
paid programming. That's
okay,
exactly right.
You
You're
pay
paid
programming.
programming. You're
And
right.
Yeah.
yeah. And so this has nothing to do with the QMAs. I just wanted to know if a person is sitting, if I'm sitting here at this table spinning records, would I have qualified would I have qualified to be a radio announcer?
By your nominations.
Mm-hmm.
No.
so this is what we did.
No, I'm
Um,
not talking about the QMAs.
She's
I'm
talking
not
about
talking
overall. I get what
just
she's saying.
overall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I
saying
get
in
Yeah, she's
general.
saying in
yeah,
general. She's not
in
just making
general.
it specific to the ballot.
I
Right.
got you.
mhm,
I hear what she's
yeah.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is not
Loud
about
and
the
clear.
QMAs.
No,
But
no.
I have seen, and maybe I shouldn't have brought that up because people think I'm talking about the Q&As, but Loretta Coleman is not talking about the
She's
QMAs.
No,
not.
no, no, no.
She's
Loretta
not.
Coleman is not talking about the QMAs. What
Right.
Loretta
She was
Coleman
in
is
radio.
talking about is what I see on social media.
A scope.
And
Mm-hmm.
everybody
Mm-hmm.
is calling themselves a radio announcer.
Hmm.
A lot.
Yes, Lord.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
But I'm just
She's
saying
being cranked up.
I'm gonna be good. But I just try to educate. Because when you're in a group of people, I went to this conference and they asked, "Ooh, Jesus." They asked all the radio announcers to stand up, and all these people stood up. So they started asking them these questions, and they had no
Mhm.
idea what they was talking about. They didn't know about the
Mm.
FCC license. They didn't know about payola.
Ooh.
They didn't know none of that. And then,
Ooh.
Mm.
and it was just
Oh,
hey, Blanche,
unfortunate.
it was unfortunate, and I wish that we would learn to listen to somebody and not think we know it everything. I am a person who announced music. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just a person who announced music. It's a big difference. When
Mm-hmm.
I was on the radio and I could come on here and I had internet radio, but I worked for mainstream radio. Baby,
Mm-hmm.
we had sometimes them people will come in there and pull and see if you had those licenses. And
Sure
when those
will.
copyright things used to come up, when I used to play it, when I'd be on Facebook Live, the only thing I used to do is say, I work for a station with FCC. See, they pull it
Yep.
up just like that, and
Yep.
they would take the copyright away.
Instantly.
Mhm.
Instantly. They will
Miss
pull it up
Loretta,
instantly.
this is something. This is an aspect that the Quartet Music Awards has. Um, we are serious about
Mm-hmm.
educating our people.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mhm.
2026. The world of internet, you can go find it.
Yep.
It's time out for us living ignorantly.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. Um, we don't know about
Mm-hmm.
ISRC numbers. Like
Mm-hmm.
we don't know how to register our music
Mm-hmm.
now. Um, and things that I've been teaching for years. Key man insurance. You know, like you can actually get insurance when you have these shows, but you need LLC. You need to be legit. You can actually have insurance when if there's a snowstorm and your concert is canceled, you can write that off. You can
Mm-hmm.
still make money as the group. Like it's time for us to stop doing things the old way.
What we did back
What
in
we did back in
1940.
the 80s, it
Yes.
ain't gonna work no more.
Yes.
And
Because
and and then and you can't, and it's okay to have a contract.
mm-hmm.
It's okay to have a contract, meaning that doesn't mean that just means that we honor each other in business.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean I don't think you're not gonna do what you say. It just means
Mm-hmm.
that we hold each other accountable by what we agree to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time for us to stop. And then we don't do the contract so that we can have a platform to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's just stop doing that. I'm sorry.
One more thing, and then we're gonna get back to the QMAs. And I just had my Martin Luther King program, and you will be surprised at how many groups. Because I'm gonna have you sign a W-9
Oh,
that they don't have nothing in their group name. They have to put it in their personal name.
nothing.
And these are what you call quote unquote professional groups.
Pros, quote unquote.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so I said, all this we can learn from each other. We can learn, we can have information. Somebody, um, oh, this is another sponsor y'all can get if y'all know anybody. Somebody that write LLCs, you can get them and you can have them there at the program to write the groups who don't have LLCs, who don't have the proper licenses. I'm quite sure you can find somebody to sponsor that part, and
We
then
are
that
we
will help.
already have we already have we have we're gonna you open that box. So we're gonna try to have people that do promotions, people that
Mhm,
do PR, legit radio individuals, anyone
mhm,
that works in, we're gonna have those individuals there around the weekend.
mhm,
What we have learned throughout the years is that we want to hear the singing. We want to be on the stage, but we don't want to sit in the desk, in the chair
mhm,
to
mhm,
learn.
mhm,
Um, and we're going to make sure that's available during our weekend. We will make sure there are people to help. Just because
mhm,
you don't have it, don't mean you don't always have to have it. It's okay
mhm,
to not
mhm,
to just be safe. I don't know,
mhm.
but we want to help you get that right,
Okay, tell us a little bit about the red carpet.
honey.
So the red carpet is going to be, it's going to be pretty amazing. I love the red carpet. I love every aspect of it. I love how it's going to be when you approach the grounds. You're going to start seeing the
Mhm,
entry of the red carpet. It's going to be extremely elegant,
mhm,
and very indicative of what the QMAs are. What you've
mhm,
seen from year one through
mhm,
this year 4, it's going to be consistently elegant. So make sure they're there early. Come on out there,
mhm,
get your pictures taken. You're going to enjoy the media. We do have a ton of media that's going to be there, making sure they capture every aspect of the QMA. I think we have way too many camera crews, if you ask me.
mhm,
But hey, I guess in that type of setting, there can never be too many, right? So
mhm, mhm.
it's going to be beautiful. So just
That's
make sure
good.
you come on in. Mhm.
I really do want to come to this.
What's stopping you, Miss Loretta?
Well, I want to go to a lot of things, but I have anxiety really bad.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
And
she
I
does.
can be talking to you right now. In next 5 minutes, I can be. It come from a chemical imbalance
mm-hmm.
when
Hmm.
I had went through a couple of surgeries. So I don't go to a lot of places, but that's why I try to help people who are sponsoring stuff. I try to give them opportunities because I can't. And then sometimes the noise will trigger, the loud noise
Mm.
will trigger. So I don't go nowhere where I can't drive by myself.
Oh.
So that's what it is. But I love to go, trust me. And I got some gowns in my closet
Mhm.
that could be number one. I
Oh, well,
probably
come
could
on and
win,
put
I
it on
probably could
then.
win it. But you
If
know,
you
I
don't
just
if you don't be in Charlotte, you can still be at the Quartet Music Awards at your house, Miss Loretta. Just go in there, put you on a nice gown, and make sure you do a photo shoot.
well, I ain't gonna tell you I'm gonna do all that now. I
Right.
am not gonna tell you I'm
So
gonna do
you're
all
doing too
that.
much now, then.
But I wish you well. You know, I wish you well. I know what it is when you're trying to pull stuff out together. It sounds like it's gonna be really, really good. Um, Especially that red carpet, that red carpet. Oh, it's
Uh,
just something about dressing up because see, you don't get the opportunity to dress up like that.
right.
And you
And
know,
Charlotte has really been extremely receptive. The outpouring of support that we have received in Charlotte has been unbelievable. And I am so grateful. And I'm blessed the fact that they want to make sure that it's a success so that it can return
mm,
next year. That's their goal. And
mm,
it's overwhelming when we go to Charlotte and how I literally delivered 100 tickets Friday. Did I
mm,
not, Jeff? A hundred
mm,
tickets. That's
mm,
insane. Hard
mm,
copies. And that's not even
mm,
talking about the ones that we're receiving online. So,
mm.
God is really showing us his favor. And I'm just really grateful. Charlotte is showing up.
Well, see, Charlotte is a good place. Charlotte have all kind of R&B stuff, but they don't
Mhm.
have stuff like this. They don't, and
Right.
there's a lot of gospel people in Charlotte.
Charlotte is a very
Mhm,
it has rich history for quartet. I didn't realize it was a quartet hub back in the day. When you start talking with them about
mhm,
quartet, it is amazing the amount of history that's there. So it's
mhm,
it's great. It was a, it was a chance, and now it
mhm,
seems like it was purpose. So I'm
mhm,
grateful.
And
mhm,
to piggyback off what Connie was saying about Charlotte, growing up, I remember going to the Grady Cole Center.
Mm,
That's like the quartet hub. I mean, it was like the
mhm,
Canton Spirituals, Willie Neal Johnston, Willie
mhm,
Banks the Messengers, the Everreadys,
mhm,
um,
mhm,
the Clouds, all of would come to the Grady Cole Center. And
mhm,
Charlotte really, just was always there. So now with the QMA's being there,
mhm,
I was at a couple of services before, as I was talking about it, you can see the buzz across the room,
mhm,
mhm.
and how everybody was just like ready for it, because they haven't had nothing like that ever, from what I was told when I was leaving the facility. But
mhm,
just can't wait, man. And the red carpet, that's one of my favorite things. You get to see
mhm,
how people, how the people like to type, put on their nice clothes, but they get to
mhm,
talk to radio
mhm,
analysts as they, like, every step they're talking to somebody, taking pictures of people that they see on YouTube and all these places.
mhm,
So it's just a great opportunity. It's a great
mhm.
opportunity.
That's real good. That's real good. What else do you all want others to know?
Do not wait to get your ticket.
Mhm,
We have the itis
mhm,
to wait.
mhm,
Um, don't wait.
mhm,
That Saturday, I think we're capping out at about 650.
Mm.
It's just, yeah. So I mean, just
what you mean 650? 650 people?
yeah, we're gonna cap.
Oh,
Yeah.
godly. Let me
And
drink
if
me a
Connie
glass of
just
water.
said
That's good there.
100,
That's
yeah.
wow.
Don't wait.
That's absolutely excellent.
Don't wait to get your
Oh,
ticket.
wait.
You
Income
know,
Okay.
taxes are coming in. Just be a blessing to your sisters and your brothers, people. I
and see the Q
and yeah, Jeff, you can go.
and the QMA's, Miss Loretta, over the past years, QMA's have brought people from Texas, Mississippi, Chicago, the Carolinas,
Go.
New York,
Go.
all
Mhm.
have come for the QMA weekend. And the biggest thing is when the staff was, we're in our dressing rooms, we're talking, getting ourselves prepared. But when we actually walk out there and see how many people support us, support the event, support what we're doing, the feeling we get, trust me, we have to put on a face, but there are plenty of times where we really want to just, shed a tear because we realize people don't have to be nice and support you. And it's been great, and I know God's going to bless this just as well. Year 4, just can't wait to see everybody.
You already got 650 tickets. You can better believe. You're gonna have more than that. And
what I've resolved to do is I'm not going to open up any additional seating because when it's done, it's done. My thing is get your tickets now.
Now this is April the what?
24th and 25th.
April the 24th and 25th.
The 23rd is the Tiny Desk.
I was
with
just
Roy.
about to say.
We can't forget that.
And what time does it start on the 25th?
5 p.m. Red carpet is at 3 p.m.
You might have a lot of people to come up from Hopkins from the Sweet Potato Festival. That's why I was asking about the time.
I love the Sweet Potato Festival.
Yeah, that's why, because you're starting at 5. At 5, they're winding down and getting ready to put on. Okay, Loretta, don't get in trouble. They're getting ready to put on the headlining group, which you can see next week around the corner. So now you've been outside all day. So all they got to do is just go. They already got hotel rooms. Take a quick shower, drive an hour and 30 minutes up to Charlotte, and make it a weekend. And I mean that will be absolutely wonderful. Now I've been there too, but it's me and Hot Sun don't get along.
Right.
Me and Hot Sun don't get along, and if I had to choose between air conditioning and Hot Sun, it'd be the QMA'S. It would be QMA'S. And I just y'all excuse me. I get so short-tempered. Now, see, are y'all having classes? Any kind of classes? Well, let me tell you, somebody sent me, and it just popped up on my phone, and it just messed up my train of thought. Sent me, I want to come to your town. Now, this makes me not want to deal with the group at all. I want to come to your town. I said, okay, how much is your budget, to come? And then they send me a note back. You need to call my manager. Well, now I didn't call you to start with.
Oh my.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, but that I should have had my phone turned off, but that kind of threw me. I apologize. But we need to know how to do stuff in a more professional way. A more professional way. But anyway, that has nothing to do with the QMA.
That's all right.
Let me make that statement. Nothing that has nothing to do with QMAs. I don't understand. And maybe we got good educated people on here. Maybe y'all can help me understand that. But I just don't understand stuff like that. I really don't. But I wish you the very best. If you want to come back on again prior to the QMAs, let me know in time. But what I want to do is the first weekend in April. You said I can't do it for the Saturday now. I can't do that for the Saturday. But for that Friday night, you said it's $10, right? I want to give 20 people opportunities to attend that Friday night, and I'm gonna send it from my ministry.
Oh,
I'm gonna send it from my ministry. And but I'm gonna need somebody to remind me, because like I said, I'm not as young as I used to be. Somebody just shoot me an email somewhere around the 1st of April and then let me know who to cash app it to. And however I would like for them to be given to senior citizens, but if not, you can give them to who you want to. I just want to show my support since I won't be able to be there.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
That's the blessing,
Thank
Miss
you.
Loretta.
You know,
Mhm.
and I believe we should support one another, and not just some people, but one another, because of we are all working for the same purpose, bringing together, networking, introducing new talent. Then we should be able to sow seeds into those who are trying to make the difference, whether we are on the stage or not,
That's right.
whether we are at the red carpet or not. We should be able to support one another. We should.
Mhm.
And I want to throw that
Should.
out there, and I want to throw that out there to the groups, some of the groups, sow seed back in to somebody who's trying to keep Quartet alive. Sow seed. If you don't have a $25 to sow, that $25 can do something. But sow seed, give back, Quartet groups. Give back. Learn to give back. Next year, it may be you on there. It may be you on there. But a lot of times the Lord tests us because we say we want to be a part of something, but we only want to be a part of it if we're on stage. A lot of times he don't allow us to be a part of it because we don't know what it is to support somebody that we're not a part of, that we're not on stage. And I just, I say to you tonight, please, please support the QMA'S. Support it,
Thank
support the
you.
cause, support the cause. And some of these, check this out, some of these groups that may be on there that Friday night that you never heard of, they may be decanting spirituals in 20 years from now.
Mhm.
And they will remember
Never
you.
know.
And you will be a veteran group, and you'll be begging that same group, can you just let me open up?
Right.
Mm,
You
That's
never
right.
know how tables
Never
are
know.
going to turn.
Tables will
mm.
definitely turn.
And they turn.
You never know how tables are going to turn. And I can remember when I was doing it, and I always tried to give opportunity to groups, to young groups, for their exposure to be on my big shows. Oh boy. But now they don't want to give other people opportunity to be on their shows, and that's not right. That's not right. But see, networking with the QMAs, getting to know those that are let's say 40 or 50 and above. You should network with these younger ones and get to know them. You don't know where they're going, what direction, where God is going to take them. And they will remember that you were kind to them. They will remember that, you didn't frown up your nose at them. They will remember all of that.
That's right.
That's right, Kimberly. Them tables will definitely turn. They will
They
turn.
absolutely do. Mhm.
Mhm. So, in your own words, we've been on here now for 52 minutes. So, what else would you like for people to know? Somebody, please put the information about the website, the tickets for that Friday night, that Saturday. Put it in the comment box, and we'll let it stay there. And so if anybody have any questions, they can reach out to you, put all that information in there, because we know that we got people who are tuned in. Um, we are on YouTube, we are on our 3 Facebook pages, and we are on LinkedIn. And there are people from everywhere, even got somebody from Canada. I wish he and his wife could come on down to the QMAs, come on down to the Carolinas, and enjoy this great event, because it's going to be really, really, really great. It's going to be a lot of fun. And are y'all going to now this is really another way you can make money too. You can sell tickets and have a what you call that thing, where people can watch it online, but you got to have a code to get in.
Live streaming.
That's another way to make money. And you
Mhm.
can believe me. Yes, you want the people there, but you got a lot of people. If you didn't have a 200 people, I wouldn't bring that up. But you got a lot of people already that's committed, and then maybe that week before you say, okay, we're gonna live stream because we reached our capacity at the building. You'll be surprised how much money you'll make. That's just a thought now. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But see me, I'll be sitting right here looking, enjoying, right here looking and enjoying. And that's just an ideal. That's just an
Thank
ideal.
you.
Who is this? Yeah, yeah, Nancy, virtual. This is a radio announcer out of Orangeburg, South Carolina. Yeah,
Okay.
virtual is what. And see, we need that. Thank you, Jeff.
Absolutely.
Jeff put all the information in there, and I will pin it. Unfortunately, I don't know how to pin it on StreamYard, but when I get off, I'll pin it, and then it'll be up to the top.
All right.
But let's make this thing the biggest and better one that it's been. And I shouldn't have said virtual because maybe somebody else will try to do it, but you'll still have
That's
I
okay.
thought about that when it came out. But anyway, you still can make your money, and that'll be a good thing. And then well, I hit you some other ideas I have.
Okay.
You can't say
Yes,
too
ma'am.
much on Facebook because see people will steal your ideas, and then they'll say, God gave me this.
God said.
God gave me this. God didn't give you that.
Oh my.
You heard somebody say it on an interview.
Mhm.
So, I'm gonna shoot you a couple of sponsorship ideas I got
Thank
to
you.
you, Connie.
All
And
right.
if you can use them, you can use them. If you can't, but I'll do anything I can to help. And I
Thank
do.
you.
It's been a pleasure talking to you all. I like what you're doing again, and just keep what you're doing, and don't worry about naysayers.
We don't
Can't
have
do it.
time to even hear what they got to say.
Don't worry about that.
We don't.
Because if I worry about naysayers, I wouldn't have a talk show. I wouldn't even do anything because they criticize everything I do. But the more they criticize, that's the more I do it. You understand what I'm
I just feel like
saying?
you should just stay
Yes, ma'am.
really, really positive and focused, and you don't have
Yeah,
time to
you
focus
got
on the
to.
negativity. You just have to
You
stay
got to.
focused.
Because Connie, if you don't stay focused, now I ain't been a Christian all my life. Okay. So
Mhm.
if I don't stay
Amen.
focused, I'm gonna go back in the hood days. So I
Amen.
have to stay focused. I really have to
Don't go
stay
there.
focused. You know,
Stay low. Stay
and
low.
my
Stay low.
son told me, he said, Mom, you really changed because I go from 0 to 100 real fast.
Mhm.
I mean real fast. But
I can relate.
the Lord has changed me. But I ain't all the way there yet. You understand what I'm saying? I try to represent what I talk about, but don't push me too far because it might not be hallelujah what you hear.
Oh
You
my.
know,
That
I'm
flesh
just
is
gonna
gonna
say
rise
it.
up, huh?
Yeah. And people,
Yeah.
oh Lord, let me
Mighty
get
God.
off of that. But one of my pet peeves is people nitpicking at people when they're trying to do good stuff. That
Mm,
bothers
Mhm.
me. You
It's a
you
distraction.
it really is. And you doing nothing, you sitting down
Hmm.
doing nothing, and somebody trying to do something positive and you
Hmm.
criticize. Well, what are
Right.
you doing to try to help them along the way?
so true. So true.
Oh boy. So y'all continue to do what you do. I kind of we gonna bring y'all back after the QMAs, and then we can get really raw. Not now. For those that don't know me, Connie, no, I'm not gonna do anything to embarrass myself. I'm
No,
just gonna
she's not.
tell it like it is, but I'm not gonna do anything to embarrass myself. But it's some different things that we need to come together and talk about and
Mhm.
educate people about so people know. Like this dude told me, I want to come on your show. I said, no, I don't want you on my show. And he said, well, I'm gonna report you for payola. I said, nigga, how you gonna support me for payola in this my show? This my show. This ain't
But
radio.
he paid you, pay to play.
He he
He had
wanted
he learned a new term. That's what happened.
Mm.
Hi.
You my kind of people, Mr. Loretta.
I mean,
I just said though. Thanks for sharing this message and transparency. We all can be encouraged with the Mama God. You're welcome. But it's just things we need to know. If they would have told, I mean, this is my show. This has nothing to do with payover.
not at all.
But anyway, you all, thank you so very much. I bid you Godspeed. I pray that you will continue to do well. If you need me, let me know. If you need me again before the QMA'S and you just want to come on and give the people a refresh, you can. Somebody remind me around the 1st of April about the donations for the that Friday night. I'll be more than happy to do that. I'll be more than happy. Connie, I ain't forgot. It's many a days when I was doing toiletry drives and bike to school drives, and you send me that money in that cash app. I ain't forgot that.
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't forgotten that. I don't forget people who do things for me. And so I'm going to sow back into what you're doing because you sowed into what I was doing. And I thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I like they forget, but they don't forget. They don't forget. So I just say to you all, Brandy, I seen you on Facebook. Good meeting you here. Jeff, you so cool. You just so cool.
Thank you,
Thank
Loretta.
you. Derek, I finally got to see the person. I mean, you are a wealth of knowledge. A wealth of knowledge.
Yes.
I mean, a wealth of knowledge. And Connie, you're always doing something, and just keep on doing what you're doing. Stay focused.
Thank you.
Peter didn't begin to sink as long as he focused on Jesus. But
That's
when he
right.
began to sink, is when he took his eyes off
Took his
Jesus,
eyes off.
listening to the
That's
people
right.
on the side.
Right.
So stay focused. Stay focused. Keep
Yeah.
naysayers out of your ear. Because everybody that has your ear don't have your best interest. Okay? So good night, everybody. Thank you for coming on Loretta Coleman Live. We're going to let this stay up at least until after the QMA'S. And just God bless each and every one of you. I'm really, really, really. I don't know. You all may know this guy named Reggie Guy. He said, yes, stay focused. That's the thing. You got to stay focused. You got to.
That's right.
You got to stay focused. So be blessed, each and every one of you. And again, if you need to come on again, all you got to do is just holler at me and let me know.
Yes,
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank
Okay.
you.
If I had a daughter, Jeff, I might well introduce her to you.
Miss Loretta,
Oh,
you don't
my.
want to. You don't want some problems.
Well, Miss Loretta, unfortunately,
Oh, my.
I appreciate that, but I'm taking.
You married?
No,
Well-
my girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. But
You don't want some problems, Miss
She
Loretta.
don't have to worry about nothing because I have a son. I don't have a daughter. If
Oh.
I had a daughter, she would give her a run for her money.
Oh, my.
Now, girlfriend, that's a joke now.
Oh,
That's a
my
joke,
God.
because I have a son. Okay.
Oh, my.
You're fine.
All right, everybody have a good one.
Thank you again, Miss Loretta.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Miss
you.
Loretta.
This has been
All
fun.
right, you can go
We
ahead and
appreciate
click
you
off. You can click off.
already.
All right.